Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this spring makeup look. It's more for daytime rather than nighttime, but I have like the bright eyes with the purples and the blue, and then I have this bright pink lip. I really like it for like a party. I'm going to a cookout today, so this is going to be my makeup look today. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you want to see how I got this, just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face. I just got this new primer. I spoke about it in my haul. It's the NYX Pore Filler. It's similar to the Benefit Professional. I don't think it's as good, but it's good. So I've been using this, and I mostly focus it like here and here. Next, I'm going to be taking my Nivea Men's Post Shape Balm. I've talked about this before, and put this all over my face. You only need the smallest amount because a lot comes out at once. There we go, like that. Okay, now that we're done with primer, I kind of just let it sit in, and I'm just going to do my brows quickly. I'm going to use my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Ash Brown. I've been using this like crazy. It's actually almost out. I need to pick up a new one. Okay, now that my brows are done, I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation today. My foundation is in the shade Y215. I'm going to put this on with a beauty blender, and as well I'm going to mix in a little bit of my Elta MD BB cream that I always talk about. Just a tiny bit, just to make it a little bit more sheer, or like a little more moisturizing. Not that this foundation isn't moisturizing, but this is like a spring look, so it's not like super full coverage, not super matte, anything like that. Just kind of light and like normal everyday skin. I do about 2 pumps, like 1 to 2, like little pumps. And then this, I'm just going to put like the smallest amount. Just like that, if you can see. I'm going to go in with another layer of foundation just because I want this to be a little more full coverage, especially like right here. I get a lot of redness, and I don't want that to like mess up my look. Now that that is all done, I'm going to take concealer and kind of even out the red spots, and today I'm going to use my NYX HD concealer. This is in the shade Fair 02. I'm also almost out of this, so I need to pick up a new concealer as well. If you have any recommendations for a really good concealer, let me know, especially like drugstore ones, because I feel like I've tried every single one and I don't, like, I like them, but there's nothing that I like love or like am obsessed with. And I like really, for regular foundation, I like light to medium coverage, but for concealer, I like full coverage because I have really bad like dark circles and really bad lines. This is like almost completely out. So I am in the market for a really good concealer. Preferably drugstore, but we'll see. I've heard the Makeup Forever one is really good, and the Makeup Forever foundation is amazing. So like it definitely lives up to the expectations. So maybe I'll like splurge. It is so expensive though. It's like $35 for a concealer, which is crazy. Next, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Translucent, which is number 100. I'm just going to be using my Eco Tools brush and just focusing it mostly on my eyes and underneath my eyes, but also like right here, because I find that's where most of my foundation like breaks up throughout the day. Not really like too much on my forehead, mostly like these areas, and especially, and it helps like my bronzer and blush blend better too. So done with that. Now I'm going to move on to the eyes, the fun part. Okay, so I finished this one eye, and now I'm going to move on to the other and show you guys how I did it. First thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes with my Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer. Okay, so for this makeup look, the entire makeup look was done, or the eyeshadow look, with my Urban Decay shadow box thing. looks like this, and it has all these really pretty bright colors, so I thought they would be great to use for spring. So the first thing I'm going to do is use the first color, Sin, right here. I'm going to put that on my inner corner and on my brow bone. The next shadow I'm going to take is this color Baked Cowboy, right here in the corner, and I'm going to be putting that in the center of my lid. The reason I didn't set my whole eye is because I already set it with the powder that I used, and also I wanted to make this look a little bit more simple because it is a daytime look, so I'm trying to stick to like 3 more main shadows: the inner corner / brow bone, the center, and now the outer corner. So for the outer corner, I'm going to use this shade called Bordello right here. It's like a pretty purple shade, and that's just going to go on the outside corner. Okay, so that's the simple look for just the eye. Now comes the fun part, which is the color. So right here I have this bright purple, and then it's also lined with blue. So for that bright purple, I used from this palette right here. Kind of looks blue on camera, but it's called Flash. All these colors are super beautiful and really pigmented. So what I do with Flash is I put it all under my lash line and also above my, on my lid. The brush I'm using today is from e.l.f. It's the small angled brush. It was like $1 at Target, and I use it all the time. So it's really fun to have that pop of color for spring, and I think purple is it's a good pop of color, but it's because it's very wearable, because a lot of the undertones in our skin tend to be like bluish purple. So it looks like color, but it doesn't look crazy like a green or like a orange or something. It looks a little bit more natural, or like a yellow. Like, not that those aren't pretty, because they are when you want like a super bold color, but for a daytime look for spring, you can still get that really, really bright pop of color, and it can still kind of go with your skin tone. So that's what I liked about this. Okay, so that is pretty much it. I just lined the top, and now I'm just going to put on some mascara. Today I'm going to use my Benefit They're Real Tinted Primer and my Jelly Pong Pong Fairy Lashes Mascara. I got this in an Ipsy bag. It's pretty good. I feel like it separates my lashes really well, but for the volume, I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm going to be using my favorite Tweezerman eyelash curlers to curl my lashes. Okay, and my last step is to go in with a bright blue eyeliner. I'm going to just go on the waterline and on my tight line, but not get like below that where my lashes are, because I still want the purple to stand out, but I still want this to be like super bright and like a pop color. So I'm going to use my iTeeny eyeliner. I also got this in an Ipsy bag, and this is in the shade Blue Hawaiian. It's a beautiful, beautiful blue shade. Okay, that is it for the eye look. Now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. The first thing I'm going to use is my new Gwen Stefani blush palette, and I think I'm going to use this like peachy shade and kind of mix it with the pink, just for it to be like really bright on the cheeks. For my blush brush, I'm going to be using this old one from Sonia Kashuk. I use it in like every single video. So I'm just going to kind of mix them, kind of custom color. I love that. I love that like pop color. That looks so pretty. For highlight today, I'm going to go a little more subtle. I know it's different for me. And I'm going to use my e.l.f. Illuminating Palette. I've been really liking this lately. And if I can get it open, I will show you what shade I'm going to be using. Today I'm going to use this one a little bit under my eye, and then this one in the top corner, like this pinkish shade, for the actual highlight. So there's that, and the last step is the bronzer. Today for bronzer, I'm going to be using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is in the shade Bronzer. I think they have light bronzer and bronzer. This is the darker one. To me, they look very similar. The brush I'm going to be using today is the e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush. I use it for contouring. Last for lips, I'm going to be using this liquid lipstick by Makeup Academy. This is in the shade Rose. The formula is pretty good. It's not the best. The brush is terrible. I'll show you. Like, all the bristles kind of fly out. But what I like is it's kind of minty. So I'm going to use this. I'm not going to use a lip liner. And then I'm going to go over it with a gloss. Last, I'm going to be going in with my Avon lipstick palette. I really like this. The lip gloss. Lip gloss. Lip glosses aren't super long wearing, but the colors are really pretty at first use. So I'm going to kind of mix. I want a really bright. So I think I'm going to use this bright pink right here. I haven't touched that one yet, so let's see. Last, I'm just going to set everything with my NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. This is my final spring makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you test it out, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. It's free. Just hit that little subscribe button down below. See you in my next video. Bye!